ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا. Oh Allah, do not misguide or do not let us be astray. Do not let our hearts lose the path after we have been guided. So sometimes what happens is we have guidance, but after some time we become oblivious of it and we swerve. We swerve in order to avoid a pothole, and suddenly the car rolls. That's what happens to our spirituality. We swerve because we have seen something haram and shaitan has entrapped us, and we begin to roll. There is a spiritual rolling of the spiritual vehicle. It will require some time to rejuvenate and recuperate. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us understanding. This is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran that shaitan, he has his army also. And shaitan also calls towards what he terms guidance. But it is in the intellect of man to look into whether that is what Allah's command is or not. If when you hear something, it happens to be that which Allah has commanded, you must know it's correct. And if it happens to be that which Allah has prohibited, you should know it is incorrect. And this is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes mention of this in the Quran in many places. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us how shaitan has his army. And the army of shaitan also calls out and calls the people towards all forms of items which he calls guidance. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says regarding shaitan, لَهُ أَصْحَابٌ يَدْعُونَهُ إِلَى الْهُدَى إِيتِنَا. Subhanallah. Shaitan calls his own companions, or he has companions calling towards what he calls guidance. And he says, come towards this guidance. A person should automatically pick up that this is from the devil. It's not guidance. قُلْ إِنَّ هُدَى اللَّهِ هُوَ الْهُدَى. Say that indeed the guidance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the correct guidance. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide us.